Alright, cool. So got all the settings for this. I think we're good to start. I'll leave it on controller for now. I didn't realize it would have controller support like that.
Good afternoon, or should I say evening, morning. Morning? At any rate, I am the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards, which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on. In fact, I insist on it. However, as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well. Now then, are you ready? Let's begin.
Yay for weird meta shit already.
Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here.
Who might you be?
I am merely a witness to your exploits. Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one.
Okay. And a throne room.
This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls. 3 white-clad adventurers have gathered here at the Queen's summons. Present yourselves, O faithful of the Ivory Order.
Is that me? That's me. Your piece is in the middle of the screen. Use the left stick to move in the direction you want. Okay. Move to the Queen. As you continue on your journey, your objective will change. Press the Y button whenever you need a reminder of what to do next. You will see cards with glowing edges on your adventure. Step onto one to trigger an event that will move the story along. Okay, so if I press Y, next objective. There's also a menu. It's in the menu. Ooh, setup, skills, abilities, equipment, party. Ooh. Oh, I love how this looks already. Can I look at you? Ah! I didn't mean to do that. I want to go back to that menu. I want to see if I can, like, look at the card. It's probably in this menu. Own cards. Items. Collection. Characters? Winifred was born into the Ivory Order and carries herself with the grace expected of all ladies therein. Her fellow order members find her mage training a boon on their travels. Flip over. You can look forward to the backs of these cards and the whole story in the retail version of the game. Okay, fine. The Ivory Order values warriors as level-headed and trustworthy as Irwin, warriors who approach wood chopping and bodyguard detail with equal amounts of intensity and fortitude. Looks red. Hedwyn. The entire Ivory Order reveres Hedwyn for his wisdom. When a young woman was placed in his care, his obsessive focus on etiquette revealed another side, exacting disciplinarian. What's that on your face? Weird. No ruler is safe from fear and worry, but Queen Nilla harbors a knot in her gut unrelated to, and more personal than, the recent rise in monster activity. Night. He was taciturn, kept his head down and did his duty. Not one of his comrades could ever recall hearing his voice. What are you? Royal Guard. Everyone wears a mask and cloak, white as the driven snow. This suits her just fine. More than fine. One might say she joined the Ivory Order just to wear it. One wouldn't be wrong. Alright. This is where I can save. Okay. I always love looking at flavor text like that. Okay, so we're gonna move forward. What's back here?
You cannot leave. Present yourself to the Queen at once.
Okay. Can I, like, talk to these guys?
I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I take not a single step from my post.
What about you?
I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. None shall pass me without permission.
Okay. This one's all glowy.
From upon her throne, the Queen regards the adventurers. So you are disciples of the Order. The youngest of the three steps forward. She holds herself with well-born grace. I am Winifred of the Ivory Order, Your Majesty, she says. I lead this fellowship. She bows, glancing to her two companions.
The little bow. The little card tilt.
In response, the stern-looking one inclines his head and brusquely names himself Berwin.
Was that his, like, head nod? The little...
The older man is the picture of courtesy as he genuflects and introduces himself as Hedwin. It is these three our story follows today. In other words, your party.
I wonder if they're just the party in the demo, or if... like, I wonder if this demo is the actual beginning of the game, or if it's like a side story or something.
The Queen acknowledges the fellowship with a nod. In a soft voice, she explains her errand. Someone has stolen the royal treasure. I bid you reclaim it. Under normal circumstances, I would entrust this to my soldiers, but I do not wish to spread thin my forces with the recent monster troubles. It seems the troubled Queen is judged she can entrust this matter to none but the Ivory Order, beloved of the people and unmatchable in battle. It is our honor to serve you, Your Majesty, and thus the quest falls to the Fellowship. Short of any clues that could lead them to the culprit, however, they press the Queen for further information.
I wonder if I get to ask all three. Shall there be a reward?
Usually, one would expect recompense for this sort of undertaking. As demanding a reward would go against the tenets of the Ivory Order, you hold your tongue.
Oh, I can't even say
The Queen,
that?
however, has already said she will reward the Fellowship with whatever they desire.
Okay.
It seems the royal treasure is just that important.
Okay, so we can't ask all. Did you see the thief, Your Majesty?
The Fellowship asks the Queen if she knows anything about the thief. The Queen says witnesses might be found at Nexton.
What is the royal treasure? That should be a person.
The Fellowship asks the Queen what the royal treasure is. The Queen describes a bottle containing a certain liquid.
I wasn't expecting that.
Without it, she trails off, but the desperation in her voice suggests its loss could spell disaster for the kingdom. Pray tarry no longer here. I await news of your success. The Fellowship bows and takes their leave.
Okay, we have our quest. Head south to Nexton. Press the menu button to open the menu. There you can perform various actions such as saving and changing skills or equipment. The cards you encounter on your journey will be added to your collection, which can also be found from the menu screen. Please give it a look from time to time. Okay, so what else is in here? Because, let's see, items. I wonder if, like the equipment has extra. Blade beloved by adventures. Okay, those are pretty straightforward. I'm just thinking about how in Nier the weapons would have stories. Haven't seen any monsters yet. I bet there's something like that. But it may not be apparent in this demo. Okay. This is cool.
We can waste no time finding the treasure. Winifred strides toward town. Wait, cries Berwin, blocking Winifred's path. A monster.
What are you? Like a little kind of goblin
You dare
thing?
stand in our way? Hedwyn scowls at the foul creature. It lunges at the Fellowship.
Alright, yeah, I want to see the combat. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, it's gonna give a tutorial. I just wanted to look at this board really quick. Because it's got like a little, I don't know if that would be like a dice box with a little crystal in it. But because I noticed like a D4, and what is that, a D12 over on the right, and the candles. The board is very cozy. Okay, for battles. The fight is on. Take down all the enemies and the victory shall be yours. Okay, so I don't know if that's maybe like attack and health seems like the standard. Yeah, maybe 9 attack and then 20 out of 20 health for her, and then the enemies. Okay, yeah, so looks like attack's on the left, health is in the middle, the shield is on the right. Alright, so we can heal, pass, or do damage. Let me try to just... Oh, it's so cute! Oh, okay, we're gonna try to kill that one first. 7, okay. The number in red indicates HP. When a card's HP drops to 0, it becomes incapacitated. The card's attack is indicated in its lower left and defense in its lower right. Give careful consideration to your and your opponent's values before attacking. So that did 7 damage, and it went straight through as damage. So the shield, maybe that's just for physical resistance. Generate a gem. I don't know what a gem is. Flame. Deal attack plus 3 fire damage, so 13 fire damage? If that's the case, I'll try this guy and knock him out. 10. Okay. Well, he just did 10. I thought it said plus 3. Okay. That does it for battle basics. The rest is up to you. Play your hand wisely. Oh, you heal. Okay, so you do have to go first. 2. Oh, you know what? It must have... That attack plus 3, maybe that was resisted because the defense. Okay. Deal damage. Add value of roll to attack and deal bolt damage. Okay, well you do 12, so this should knock that guy out. It did 9. Okay, so it subtracted 3. So the defense must be for physical attacks. 9. Okay, so she should do 5 damage if I'm understanding correctly. 6. Okay, I don't understand that, I guess. I want to know what a gem is, but... I'm I'm sure as I play more, I'll understand it better. Oh, it's a cute end screen results. A good warrior wastes no time. We got XP, we got gold. I love that board.
Winifred heaves a disgruntled sigh as she smooths her rumpled garb. Showing no signs of weariness from battle, Berwyn silently wipes the monster's ichor from his weapon. Hedwyn inspects the remains of their foe. The queen spoke true, he mutters, his face masked in contemplation. Winifred gives a grim nod at his words. Mayhap the treasure's theft and the monster's behavior are connected somehow. First things first, the Fellowship needs to gather more information. To Nexton they set their sights.
Okay, we can go now. I wonder... Okay. I was gonna say, I wonder how random battles look, like if you can actually view them. Like, are there random battles that you can't see? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's good to know, I guess. Okay. This is the town. Enter Nexton, yes. Oh, this has a board too. Lucky for you, there are all sorts of establishments in town to support you on your adventure. Would you care to have them explained? Yes. This is the inn. Rest here to recover your party's HP. This is the apothecary. Here you can purchase items to restore your party's HP, cure their status ailments, and more. This is the armorer. They sell weapons and armor to give your party an edge in battle. This is the item shop. They stock handy items to use on your journey. This is the game parlor. Come here to play some card games when you need a break from your travels. Card games? That about sums it up. These establishments are here to help you, so don't be a stranger. I'll want to know more about card games. Speak to the inhabitants of Nexton to gather information on the thief who stole the royal treasure. Okay. This would just leave? Okay, so no, we don't want to leave the area. We've got people, this armor, okay. Oh.
Welcome to Nexton, hails a man.
Anything you want to ask him? Wonder if I'll get to ask everything. Tell us of this place.
The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting.
Oh. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked a mature man's character story. Okay. Is that in here? Characters? Mature man. He made a promise to the love of his life when they were married. I shall love you till death do us part. 1/2 century later, he has proven to be a man of his word. Ah. Alright, fine. Okay, so I like that it lets you know when those pop up, if you want to look at them.
I'm too scared to leave town with all those monsters out there, the woman sighs.
She doesn't say anything else. Okay. So, does she show up? Curious. No. Okay. Let's go to the armor.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Probably won't get anything, but cool to see how it looks. Okay, so you can see who can equip it. They highlight, and it shows the stat difference. It's a very nice store interface. Oh, and it says, okay, so they currently have these equipped. So he can get an upgrade to his weapon. And his armor. It's over here, okay. And then they could all get this ring, I'm guessing. None of them have accessories. Okay. This is one of those things where it's like, do you like spend or grind out money, or will enemies drop equipment? Curious.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
Not gonna. Well, did it give me anything to sell? Probably have everything equipped. I doubt I have anything extra. Items. Equipment's probably already on everybody. No equipment, yeah. Okay, good. It doesn't even show up there if it's equipped, which is nice. I hate whenever you have to, like, double check it's not equipped before you can sell it in some games. Yeah, it's always the, not struggle, maybe dilemma is the better word in RPGs, if you want to buy it or see if it drops. Weapon, armor, and accessory cards are only effective once you've equipped them to your characters. Open the menu and select equipment to make sure your party is ready for battle. Okay. You've fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked the blacksmith story. Okay. Blacksmith must be the next page. Hello there, striking out on your own, are you? Oh, I've been at this long enough to size people up at a glance. Don't worry, I'll make exactly what you need. Hello, Buke, how are you? Okay, so this doesn't really explore those tiles since it's just a town. It's going pretty good. Did some Isaac for a few hours, now I'm checking out Voice of Cards. This is the Yoko Taro card RPG. It looks really rad so far. The art is cool, the music is nice. The combat looks like it's going to be fun. I've just done a tutorial battle so far, and now I'm in a town trying to find information about who stole the royal treasure.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town.
Okay. We've unlocked Average Man's character story. Let's go check it out. I'm sure it's average. This is one of those games where it's like, I can't not go in and look at flavor text stuff. Not a day has passed that he didn't wear his hair or arrange his clothes just the way she liked. She was the prettiest girl in the village, and one day he was sure she'd notice him. And then we got the whole flip over debate that we can't look at it yet until the full game. Oh,
The
you're here
woman
now.
sits hunched over by the side of the road. Upon catching sight of the fellowship, she calls out for their aid. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary.
I love these
Winifred
card
rushes to her
animations.
and helps her up. Berwin lifts the woman onto his back, and the fellowship sets out in search of an apothecary.
I like the little effort of moving the cards around for animations. Okay, objective change, transport the hobbled woman to the apothecary. Okay. Why is the next part of town a mystery? You can jump over to upward-facing terrain cards. Use the right stick to choose the direction you want to jump, then press the A button. Try jumping to the apothecary. Oh, okay, so if I didn't want to go through... This has just got to be a town thing, I'm guessing. Like, I'm sure you can't do that in the field.
You arrive at the apothecary.
Oh, she healed.
After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down.
Hmm.
Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She turns to the Fellowship, her eyes widening in surprise. You three. It seems she's only now realized the Fellowship are disciples of the Ivory Order. The woman takes each of their hands in turn, thanking them for their service. The Ivory Order is famous for providing medical supplies throughout the realm, and indeed the wider world. Every smile the Order brings to someone's face makes Winifred proud to be a disciple.
Do we get her story now? Or do I talk to her again? Yeah, we did. You can read special stories about the characters and enemies among your collected cards. Progress through the adventure and defeat the myriad enemies in your path to collect every special story. View your collection? Yeah. I've been doing this already, game. You didn't even have to tell me. I wonder if it'll let me flip hers over since it got brought up. Every morning she wakes up early to get breakfast ready, and every morning she has to take her husband's abuse. There's only so much a woman can stomach. Oh no! Okay, well, there's the sad starting. Damn. I was like reading that all cheerfully because I'm just having a good time. Speak to the inhabitants of Nexon to gather information on the thief. Okay, so now we're back to our story objective. Ooh. Can I talk to you again?
Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, proclaims the woman, swigging this curative and that.
Oh, jeez. Okay, let me look at the apothecary.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires. The apothecary catches sight of the Fellowship. Ah, the Ivory Order, to which I owe the prosperity of my humble shop, she says. She gestures to the drawers filled with her wares. Pray, choose one of my concoctions and take it at no cost. It shall be a token of my thanks to the Order.
Ooh.
The Fellowship insists they will pay as any other customer would, and sets about browsing her wares.
Oh, just kidding. Okay, I guess we're buying. I don't think I'm actually going to buy anything, but let's see. Cure curse, health, poison. Oh, that's cool if you get an attack or defense down, and a res. Okay.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
Yeah. Story card. Yeah, we unlocked Apothecary story. And I guess since there's only 17 cards in this, we'll know when we've met everybody for the demo. What is this art? Cool. Her moist, glistening eyes, the lone bright spot in her dimly lit shop, locked on me as soon as I set foot inside. Her uncanny, croaking laughter sent shivers down my spine.